Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on Battle Legion. I've got 3 chests to open with you. I have a lot of gems and I also have the new troop. If it loaded, come on, the new troop, which is right here. I still haven't found a real good use to it, but I wanna try it on the future. But without further ado, let's try getting onto the top 1000, which we are almost in. I will probably get in and out a lot of times. So yeah. So, as you may read by the title, right now I won't talk about the game or what's happening with the team or whatever. I would rather talk on how to improve your tactics and how to fix them if they are not working that well. So first in all, I recommend you that you don't max any of your troops until you come to Eternal Battlegrounds, because that's when you will need to master your troops, and before you may master them, but you can still get to Eternal Battlegrounds with troops just to level 6. Also, the ideal tactics are rather focused on some sides, because then you only have to defend on 3 sides instead of 4, with assets of course. Also, another important point to take account of is to check, even if you win, to improve your tactics, because sometimes, as you may see in the background, I win a battle, but I noticed, oh, maybe that catapult may have pointed at that thing, at that troop, and I may have lost everything. So what if I change this and that to higher my chances of winning next time? For example, now I'm changing a tactic even though I won, and that's more or less about defending. But now onto attacking. What you will always want to have something that attacks from far, because if you don't have anything of that and they do, then you'll probably be done, unless you have an untamed beast. Of course, the main tip for me, to get your own tactic is to make your own tactic, to not copy someone else's tactic. So, unless you don't want to be original, but if you make your own tactics all the time by yourself, then you can see, oh, this works well on me, then I will try this. Or, oh, that works well on me, then I will try that. And stuff like that. So, yeah. Also, the assassins, they have fixed them. So now they are immune to ice traps for a while. So you may want to change your ice trap behind if you have a similar tactic to me for a wall, because then the assassins get distracted. They may get it to low health, but they won't die. And you can see here a good tactic of Ice Wizard, but I try not to copy many tactics, so I was now trying to change some stuff. I was trying to copy him, but as you will see soon, this tactic that I somewhat copied, not exactly of course, failed. So that's mostly because it wasn't my own tactic, it was just a copied tactic. So you can see, oh yeah, it didn't work for me. Yeah, let's try this then, some more changes, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I also, for example, like cards a lot, but the thing that has happened with cards is that they are, before they were random and good, but now what they have become is random, and they only get they don't get any good troops, so 3-cost troops. So now I got it back to my original tactic, and you can see that it may, I think it worked this time. Also, if with this tactic, if you fight one of these tactics against another one of these, the main objective is that your Death Knight comes at last out of it, because that means that it will be able to make the most damage, and also the idea is that it stays near your tower until the end. But at the same time, it's ideal that the arcane archers of the enemy don't kill your arcane archers, and the objective of you is also to kill his arcane archers before they kill yours. And if we want to talk about tactics of lower levels, then the main idea is to have a lot of troops in basically in rank 1 and 2. Those are the main tactics. And when you have the assassins or one of the 3 things that you can unlock, then you need to use that troop, because that will be a big advantage, at least until rank 4. So 3 you should be able to get with that and some spam. And then when you reach rank 4, then you need to start thinking more your tactics, to be more planned, to try to survive, well, of course everyone wants to survive, but you need to think them more, to think what happens if his assassins move like this. Oh, but what happens if he doesn't have assassins? Then will this do nothing? Will this do something? If it is it too bad that it does nothing? And so on. So questions. So also on these tactics, when they fight against each other, sometimes you're lucky and enemies line up for you to kill them. So that's what you also want to hope for. Maybe it's not lucky, I don't know. In my opinion, it's lucky. So that's it about Eternal Battleground tactics. And oh, there was another good tactic, but I don't think that they beat me, because I think they beat me because of the immunity of the assassins, but I'm not sure. And you can see that if I had killed the catapult before, if the catapult hadn't been shot before, then I would have probably lost, but I don't know. Also, the tomes of range really work well on the towers, because I think that if you have 2 or a certain amount, then you can make them hit archers, so they get archer range, unless the archers are also extended with the extra range, or if you're talking about arcane archers. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed somewhat this tutorial. I really don't know what troops are better. Oh, another tip, in my opinion, it's not necessary to use a 3-cost troop on any rank except until rank 4. So if you have a 3-cost troop, then you may want to use it, but it occupies a lot of space compared to other ones, so I wouldn't use it. And yeah, I don't know. So I hope that helped you something. If you have any questions more about how to make your own tactic, whether one tactic is good or not, you can comment below. But if you want me to rate a tactic, then you better contact me in my Discord server, because then you can send pics, of course. And I would really like to meet you at my Discord server. It's my team server. The link will be in the description. And just do it. Make your dreams come true. So be the best of the game, beat everyone, and have a lot of bones coming down from the ground, coming up from the ground. Yeah, also there is a wiki online, which will also be linked in the description. The wiki is really good. I've read a bit and it really helps. So if you want to have a tutorial on how to improve, then you may also want to check the wiki. It won't tell you exactly, maybe it does, I don't know, maybe they have updated it. But yeah, check the wiki out, and my team too if you can. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.